just going to make a video and show you how to put DNS on your system. So, firstly, I recommend with our DNS, with our packs from SpaceTM, I recommend that you put DNS primarily into your router. It may take a couple of hours to resolve, a bit longer. So, do it on a weekend if you're at a business that operates in the weekdays, or do it at a time like at night, where it should be up and running by the morning, that sort of thing. It may happen straight away. It may go straight away. I've had people saying it's happening straight away. It just depends on how long it takes to resolve, because obviously DNS takes a lot of time, 24 to 48 hours maximum to propagate, so it can take a while. So anyway, so firstly, put it on your router. Now, the reason I'm showing you how to put it on your router is because I have a moderately complicated router. It's a Draytech Vigor 2862 series. It's my business router, and it does a lot of things. It's got a web server on it. It hosts this package that you're watching here, this SAFCOM's brochure, SpaceTM brochure. There are lots of things I do on it. So, really, when you have servers and that sort of thing, a router like this is necessary. Your standard router is quite simple. You just go into internet settings and you just change the DNS. You put manual and you just change the DNS. You put the first one and the second one, as I'll show you here, as you do in a slightly more complicated way. So you literally just go into LAN, general setup on the Draytech, and then in your details page, there you are. You have your DNS servers, and I've already got the business package in here. Press OK. Okay, and then just to make sure of it, on these type of routers, you can actually enter a command line script to get into your router and configure the DNS. This is the foolproof way to make sure that all areas are covered, right? So you literally put SSH admin at your gateway address, your router address, okay, and then you literally just use this command. Oh, sorry, that's I got password in. Okay, yep. So yeah, you just put your password in, and then sorry, 1 second. Yeah, yeah. Put your command line address, and then you just put two DNS addresses side by side, like so. Okay, and then you're up and running. Okay, so that's the simplest way of setting up in your router. Two ways you can do it. You could probably do literally just if you have command line access to your router, you could probably just do that and it would be fine. But just to make sure, I do both. And then most cases for the DNS to take effect, it will take effect eventually, but the best thing is just to reboot the system. So click on reboot, and that's all hunky-dory. Now, if you go into your settings, your Microsoft Windows settings in Windows, you can also put it onto your computer. I recommend you do it on your router first, but you can also put it on your device, your phone or your computer or whatever. And there are two ways of doing this. You can either leave it in as a dynamic automatic DNS server on your computer, so it just uses the router DNS, and I'll show you how that looks in a minute on Wireshark, which is some software you can get hold of for free on Google. Just put download Wireshark if you like the look of it, and have a look at that. So anyway, you go into your network and internet settings. This is in a Microsoft computer, iPad, Apple, all those things. Fairly easy to use as well, so you shouldn't have too many problems setting it up. Anyway, you go into your network and internet settings, go into status, and then you go into change adapter options down here, this one here. Click on that,
and right-click your network interface, your network adapter. Right-click that and click on Properties, and click on your IPv4, your Internet Protocol version 4. So DNS uses IPv4, not IPv6, which is another method of accessing the internet. But we're using IPv4 at the moment. So you click on that, Properties, and as you see, I have used the home and statement package, which is a good method. They work well together. And if you pay the extra £20, if you're buying a business configuration, then I highly recommend that, because it streamlines the whole system and gives you sort of access to all areas. You know? So, but anyway, we're just going to see what Wireshark looks like when we literally have a dynamic, automatic DNS server, and it comes straight from the router. So I'll show you that now. Okay, so we go into Wireshark. Okay. Okay, and this is all the traffic that's going on your computer and in your basic network in general. You'll see things on your network that aren't actually on your computer. It's a useful capture tool. It sniffs DNS or data and shows you how that looks on your system. So we go into Wireshark and into the Wi-Fi settings, and if we just type DNS here as a filter, you'll see that there's all the DNS you see. So this is the DNS going through. Yeah, I mean, it may take some getting used to. It's always a good opportunity just to check the internet's working as well, because that didn't look totally healthy. So if I click on YouTube, yeah, so that's honestly, you know, when you just made the change on your computer, it may not work straight away. So what you do in that situation, this is an important thing to learn actually. You go into your network adapters again, and you literally just put the gateway address. Okay, it's not so interesting for Wireshark. You're still getting the DNS through the router. It's just that sometimes it doesn't configure so well. It doesn't configure so well. So if you can't see this, I'm sorry, I have a feeling you may not quite be able to see all these extra windows that are coming up. You'll just have to listen to what I say. So you just put your router gateway, so your router login address, okay, into your primary DNS server, the first one, preferred DNS server, and you don't put the alternate one. You just put it like that, one, and when you validate settings, I don't know if this is coming up on Zoom. I don't think all the windows are open, but anyway, you get a Windows Network Diagnostics setting confirmation everything's working. Okay, so that's the basic side of it. Okay, so that's important. I showed you that. So if all else fails and you just have the business package or just have the home and family package, if your particular device doesn't like the system because it's used to something else, or you need to get the internet quickly before it starts resolving on your computer, but it should generally work if you put the gateway address in. So 192.168.1.1 is your usual router address, but you can find out your router address from the people who supply you your internet. If you're a home and entertainment system, if you're a business system, you know, just get your network administrator to set it up. Okay, so that won't look very good on Wireshark. That'll just be, the DNS will just be 192.168.1.1. But I will show you one other thing on Wireshark, which is the TLS. So the DNS goes through transport layer security, which is state-of-the-art, cutting-edge security. For some reason, it's got the proxy address here, so that's not working very well. I haven't got a proxy on, so I don't know why it's doing that. That's strange. Yeah, it's still picking up traffic from the proxy. So yeah, that's not No, yeah, here we go. There we go. No, that's fine. I was going to knock it on the head, but actually, I think that's fine. We got some TLS traffic. They just see that. I'll just show you that here quickly. There, you see the alternate IP addresses coming through. That means that we're getting transport layer security from a multitude of IP addresses. That's part of the beauty of having this sort of DNS, because we've got Quad 9 TLS encrypted DNS, so which goes through a multitude of DNS servers all over the world, and it streamlines. It brings a fast service, and it's good security. So that's something to do. So yeah, I won't show you, but you can also put in the home and family configuration on your DNS servers in your on your actual device, and you get a far better all-round experience, the whole thing. So that seems to be a good way to go. Okay, great. I hope I've helped you understand a little bit about it, and yeah, speak to you in the next video.